Okay. Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host Matrix Lord 212. So, bringing you breaking news. So Marty has sent me a message. This is coming from TV Zone. Okay. New BBC confirms Doctor Who spinoff The War Between the Land and the Sea will air next year, 2026. Uh, and assures fans the main show is not going anywhere. BBC's director of content said, "Rest assured, Doctor Who is going nowhere. Disney has been a great partnership, and it." What else do they have to say? This is abbreviated. Uh, BBC session is underway at the Ed TV Festival. Stay tuned, Doctor Who fans, for possible comment from the commissioners. Uh, BBC Drama Commissioner says there's no update at the moment on Doctor Who, but we will share as soon as we can. She says the BBC is committed to Doctor Who as one of its biggest brands, and the show is hugely important to us. All right, so please understand that I'm groggy and I'm tired. Um, I was actually sleeping, so Marty can't appear because he's at the airport. I don't know if Connor's around. Let me see, because it's different times for everybody. This stuff is always sudden. Let's see. I don't know if we can get anybody in here, but we shall try and see. So anyway, the war between the land and the sea delayed. So what does this mean? Well, uh, because it's going to be on Disney Plus, that means that Disney Plus is still going to be with Doctor Who in 2026. What a nice year, 2026. Um, so I mean, that means that anybody who said that Doctor Who was done is incorrect. Anybody who said that Disney was done with Doctor Who is incorrect. Anybody that said that they had news about All right. So, good evening, Watson. Okay, so I don't know. I'm still having trouble with the internet. Sorry, guys. But that's what's coming from Marty from TV Zone. Now, again, delaying the war between the land and the sea till 2026 means that Disney is still with Doctor Who in 2026. And I'm not trying to make waves, and I'm not trying to battle anybody. I'm just here to report what was given to me from Marty from TB Zone, but that means that Disney is still with Doctor Who in 2026 because they're the ones that are putting out the War Between the Land and the Sea. And BBC had confirmed that Disney is still with Doctor Who. So, like I said, everyone that had said that this year, in January, that Disney is done with Doctor Who, and people have been saying it last year, is incorrect. Um, that's wrong. Disney is still with Doctor Who. It's August 21st, 2025, and they're still going to be with Doctor Who next year. So, what does this mean for the show? Well, no damn idea, obviously. Um, we just know that Disney's still with Doctor Who, so unless I hear from my source, I can't say anything because I don't know anything about what the hell is happening. So I'm just here to report what I got. I told you where it came from, and that everybody that said that Disney was done with Doctor Who is full of shit, really. And that's the bottom line because they are full of shit. Um, all the videos, all the thumbnails, all the bullshit. They're the number one source with Doctor Who. No, they're not. Um, but everybody's in the same boat lately. So yeah, that's pretty much that. What do I think this means? Well, I still think that negotiations are ongoing. And I think that this is probably a delay tactic to try to secure the rights to the back catalog. And it gives them more time. The fact that they haven't announced anybody taking over the back catalog is just odd to me that it would go this long. What would you have to benefit from holding back? I mean, when you lose money, but I guess maybe they won't. We know that they're coming out with waves of action figures. We know that they have other stuff in the pipeline. I mean, what's the deal? What exactly? I mean, would delaying this free up people's schedules to film? And who the hell is the doctor? Well, I don't think it's Billie Piper. I've never thought it was, even when we reported it the night of the BAFTAs, which I wasn't thrilled with. I never thought she was the doctor. Neither did my enemies or former enemies or whatever. But look, the bottom line is that whatever reason that this is delayed is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Disney cancels shows all the time. They canceled the Acolyte immediately without hesitation. Daredevil was canceled after season 2. They don't screw around. They don't wait. If they're waiting, there's a reason behind it. If Doctor Who is in trouble, they would cancel it. So Doctor Who isn't in trouble. Exactly what is happening, I mean, one could only guess. We know that Russell is doing his show. We know that Disney wants the back catalog. I mean, we didn't hear anything that something was wrong with the War Between the Land and the Sea, but does it have anything to do with Shooty? Because was there anything filmed for it that they would have to edit? I don't know. Don't know. But this is interesting news, to say the least. And I wasn't expecting, guys, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to do a podcast, nor was I up to it. I was sleeping. So, had to break the news as soon as I could. Even though I'm groggy, didn't even have my coffee, didn't even have my breakfast. Don't even have anybody in here, just blind into the wind. It's nice talking about Doctor Who, but there's nothing to talk about. I didn't cover anything with the action figures because it's not released here. So if it was released here, I'd be buying them. I still am hopeful, and I still think that Russell T Davies is going to remain the showrunner with Doctor Who. But even he said he's not part of the negotiations, which leads me to believe that it has nothing to do with him. It has to do with the back catalog. But as well as other things, because if it's not just the back catalog, it's Disney wanting more, like merchandise and a commission from it if they sell it at the theme parks, or if they have a Disney attraction with Doctor Who. You got to understand that Doctor Who is the longest running science fiction show. Why would anyone want to dump that? And again, it's beyond what the show is. You get the back catalog, you get subscribers with Disney Plus. You get merchandise in the parks, you make money. It's a brand, and you want to hold on to your brands. You want to hold on to stuff that makes you money, and it made the BBC money, and it constantly is a top earner for the BBC. So the BBC is not done with Doctor Who, and according to them, neither is Disney. But the exact reason why, I don't have answers for you. Purely speculation about the back catalog. I mean, again, if Disney wanted to dump Doctor Who, they would have dumped Doctor Who already. Bottom line, they don't hold back, guys. They cancel everything, and this is not battling anyone, just reporting the news. It came from Marty, which came from TV Zone. All right, so I don't even know. I haven't had the liberty of looking at anything. When I saw the thing, my eyes are not even hardly open like this. So I'm groggy. I'm tired. I'm looking disheveled. I apologize. My voice is rasped. I probably would have been sleeping more hours. And then I realized too that before I went to sleep, that I guess my video on my gaming you didn't see, I guess, which is terrible. So, I was playing all night long because the internet was working a little bit. So I'm like, that's my opportunity. So I got my 9,700 platinum. So that's why I was no intention of waking up right now. I was going to be sleeping. So I guess the video is up now. All right. So as far as I go, still battling with the internet at, I guess I would say it's bare minimum right now. For some reason, internet works better in here than the other room. So I don't know what's going on, but I still had trouble doing the podcast, obviously. I'm probably gonna eat and then I might go back to sleep, I guess. So I don't even know if anybody broke the news or if they got it first or whatever. I didn't even look. And like I said, I'm just reporting what I got from Marty from TV Zone, throwing my own opinion in there about Disney. Because again, they are the ones going to show the war between land and the sea. So obviously, Disney and Doctor Who are still together in 2026. There you go. That goes to show, don't believe people. There's a lot of people out there that want your subscription for their YouTube channels, and they want to make it like they know sources and stuff like that, and that they have the insider info, and they make fancy thumbnails, and they make fancy graphics, they have fancy themes, they do all this stuff, and then other podcasts too, they're all making doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom, and bottom line, it's complete bullshit. Doctor Who is still with Disney Plus. It's August, and it's still going to be with Disney Plus in 2026, even though some people are not happy with that, and I'm happy that it's still with Disney Plus. So, on that note, peace to the Whovian community, and take care. Bye for now.